Hi, everybody. It's Amanda and Jacob from UpWalker. We're here to talk to you and answer your questions about the UpWalker. So, I am Amanda and I work in marketing at UpWalker, and Jacob is our customer service manager. So, we have a few questions today that we know are pretty common that have come in recently, and Jacob's going to go ahead and answer those live today for us. However, if you have a question during this broadcast and you want to ask us live, we can also answer those as well. So just put those in the
Exactly.
comment area and we'll get right to them. So, Jacob, do you want to go ahead and take over?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so this is Jacob with UpWalker, answering your guys' questions here on Ask UpWalker, our weekly live session. Um, so I think we had a few questions that came in this week in regards to determining the correct height of the armrests. Uh, so so yeah, I forget who it was on Facebook, but somebody chimed in and asked, hey, I have an upwalker, and I don't, how do I determine the correct height that I'm supposed to adjust the armrest to? And the easy answer to that is just that the armrest should be adjusted to the height based on your elbows position underneath your shoulder. So if you were to put yourself in an upright position and put your shoulders directly underneath your put your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, wherever that position is from the ground is essentially where the armrest should be. So you can also measure the distance of your elbow from the ground, and make a, I guess, more educated guess that way. But essentially, the armrest should be at the point where you feel comfortable walking inside walking inside the upwalker, rather than rather than a position that's too high for the user, where your arms are out here in front of you, and you're pushing the walker in front of you. We want you to be, inside the product with your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. That's how you're going to benefit. That's how you're going to, um, I guess, yeah, get the most out of the walk, get the most out of the up walker walking in the upright position. So,
And
yeah.
that's one of the things I was just going to say. That's one of the things I found really different when I started working with Upwalker. And I saw my friend's mom actually has an Upwalker. And it
Mhm.
was different because she was, to your points, like walking inside the Upwalker. So she's not like hunched over, pushing it forward in front of her. She was more, centered in the middle. And we'll talk about that in a second because I know we have a question about the safety aspect of the Upwalker. But
Yeah,
really is kind
definitely.
of,
Yeah.
it's different. It's totally game changing. And when people see you walking in the Upwalker, they want to stop and ask you about it because it's something that is, not everybody has seen. And it's just kind of a, like they say, it's a breakthrough in the mobility, industry. So, and also, I just
Yeah.
wanted to mention too, like we have that YouTube channel. So there's a
Mhm.
ton of videos on YouTube. One of them has the armrest video, correct?
Correct. It does. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We have a few, videos on the Upwalker Lite, and then we hopefully are in the works of developing some videos for the premium light as well. So those will be going up probably in the next month or so. And but yeah, one of those videos is shows the user exactly how to adjust the armrest to the correct height. And again, that should just be where your elbows are resting directly underneath your shoulders, and the armrest obviously is touching your elbow or forearm. So
Mhm. You
yeah.
know what? I'm gonna see if I can actually download that and put that in the comments. So I'll
Yeah.
grab that and so that people can actually click over to our YouTube channel and see all the different videos that we have. But I'll grab the armrest one and we'll put it in the comments.
Okay.
Um, okay,
Perfect.
so next up we have our next question, which is
Which is sent in by Marilyn Schaefer. She was asking earlier on in the week. She had a few questions based on our last live session. And so I tried to do my best and answer her questions, but figured it was a good opportunity to answer it live. So her question was, what is the difference between the UPWalker Lite and the UPWalker Premium Lite? So basically, what makes the UPWalker Premium Lite, a premium offering? And so the simple, response, or the simple, answer there is that the premium has 10-inch wheels in the front, 8-inch wheels in the back. So the unit itself is slightly taller by 2 inches, just by the size of the wheels. The wheels on the UPWalker Lite are only 8 inches in the front and 6 inches in the back. So the Premium Lite by default is 2 inches taller. So it does accommodate users as tall as 6'1" instead of 5'10". So, those people who are, 6 feet tall now don't have to use a standard size UPWalker, which is heavier and more stable. They can still use a lightweight product, thanks to the UPWalker, thanks to the taller wheels on the Premium Lite. So that's really, a major difference. But then, additionally, with the $50 difference in price, you also do include, you do receive some premium accessories, such as with the UPWalker Lite, you only receive one personal item bag. With the Premium Lite, you received not one, but two personal item bags, one that goes down underneath the seat, and then the second one that goes, that attaches up near the handholds. So you receive two personal item bags. You receive two padded armrest pads that make the armrests a lot more comfortable to use for longer periods of time. And then the third thing is you receive I said chargeable, but I guess motion activated lights that that light up, that only light up actually when the surrounding area is dark enough to activate the lights. So and they are motion activated, but basically they only start working basically when the room is dark enough, essentially. So anyway, so the three premium things that you get with your Premium Lite: two personal item bags, padded armrest pads, and motion activated lights, and then the standard accessories as well. So so yeah, the Premium Lite is hopefully going to help those people who were on the borderline between 5'10" and 6'1". Now they don't have to go to the UPWalker Large. We have a light offering that's going to accommodate those people.
That's nice. I mean, it's really nice that we have something from every kind of grouping, right? So like someone who's short like myself, who I'm only 5'3". So, from the 5'3" all the way, and I know the UPWalker Large can accommodate people who are what, 6'4" or whatever, right?
6'5", yeah.
6'5", yeah. So we have something for everybody, and I love the fact too that we've got different things for people who are looking for a lighter walker, or something that they can just kind of tool around the house, or maybe just a little bit around. Then we've got like the regular UPWalker that is a little bit. It might be a little bit heavier, but it's very durable and can go very far. The cardio accelerator that goes, and gives you a little bit of a workout, which is pretty awesome. I think back when my grandma actually had a walker, and she was on a walker with like the tennis balls at the bottom, and she'd kind of like shuffle forward, and it always like made me so nervous. And she never got to go do anything because this walker was so hard for her to use. And if she didn't have someone to help her get up and use the walker, then she didn't get to do anything, and she was such an active person when she was, out and about, that it was kind of a bummer for her. So I wish that we had an UPWalker, like that's out there like it is now. So okay, so the next and final question, let me check real quick and see if we have any comments real quick. Nope, no comments yet. Remember, if you have any questions and you're watching this, you can put them in the comments, and Jacob and I will answer, probably more, I'll be honest, more Jacob.
Yeah.
We'll answer the question.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to see somebody chime in and give us a question live. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so
and I'll put that question up on the bottom too. So, but here's the next question. So the next question we had was, what makes the Upwalker safer than other walkers?
yeah, yeah. This is a big, talking point, or basically, question that we get asked all the time. Why should I get an upright walker as opposed to a standard rollator or walker? And the obvious answer is safety. The
Hmm.
basically with a standard walker rollator, you're hunched over, you're putting pressure on your hands and your wrists, and those are smaller muscles. Your hands and your wrists are smaller muscles, which are not as reliable, basically. And with the up walker, you're actually using like your upper body and your shoulder and back muscles to hold yourself in place within the walker. And so therefore, the walking experience is a lot safer. And so I play golf myself, and when I was learning how to play golf, they always said, like, you don't want to hit the ball with your hands and wrists because they're much less reliable joints and muscles to rely on, your hands and wrists, than your bigger muscles, which are your pecs and your shoulders and your back. And so it's the same thing with walking, that you're when you're in the upright position and you're supported by the adjustable armrests, you are able to stabilize yourself with more, I guess, with greater reliability. Um, but so yeah, I mean that's kind of the major thing that that makes the Upwalker a lot safer than traditional walkers.
Hmm.
But then additionally, there's other upright walking products on the market nowadays. And so, we have to, another question that I'll get asked is, why should I get the Upwalker when there's, other upright walking products that are, $200 or whatever? And our product is ISO certified for indoor and outdoor use. No other upright walking products have an ISO certification, so that sets us apart to begin with. But then, additionally, the armrests on the Upwalker are positioned inside the frame of the walker, which does, as opposed to basically on the frame or even pointing outward. The armrests are positioned inside the frame, which keeps the user's center of mass inside the product.
Hmm.
And so if the customer is within the height and weight parameters that we set, they have an assurance that that if they're using the armrest correctly, that there's no fear of tipping over forward. Forward tip over risk is basically totally eliminated with the design of the Upwalker. So
Which is awesome. And I think I mentioned in the beginning that a friend of mine, her mom has an Upwalker,
mhm.
and it was a complete game changer. She had actually gotten a different walker, and that walker, first of all, she couldn't put it together. So
Yeah,
when she actually finally got it, well, I shouldn't say finally since I'm on live, but when she got
yeah,
it together, her son actually ended up coming over and putting it together. But when she got the new Upwalker, she was so happy because she could actually go out and do things with her grandkids that she couldn't do before. Like she was going shopping and all this other stuff. So she felt like she had a lot more freedom, and she felt more sturdy, and she felt more safe. So again, it's just, it goes to the design and the ISO certification. And it goes to the fact that, it wasn't just built because someone wanted to build a walker. It was built literally to make sure that, people have a safe walking device
experience.
that they could use. Yeah. And get out and do stuff. So that's, in working with Upwalker, it's one of the things that I love about the company, because there's a heart here. I mean, there's actually a person like yourself that we're
Yeah,
talking to. When they talk to Jacob, they're not talking Jacob the robot, right? They're talking to Jacob, the actual
yeah,
person. So that's really
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
So
no, it is cool that the product was designed for a husband trying to help his wife. Dave Purcell. trying to help his wife who has Parkinson's, and basically trying to give her a product that she could continue to get exercise with. And then, that product has since been iterated on to all the different UpWalker models that we have now. But initially, yeah, that's what it started from. So it is very, that's a different story than, most walker companies, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. So, well, do you have anything else you'd like to add before we go ahead and sign off?
Yeah, actually, I got a question earlier this week about, trying the UpWalker before you purchase it. And that's also a big, thing that we try to encourage customers to do, is to, if you do have a medical equipment store that sells the UpWalker in your area, and if you live in California, then most likely you have one pretty close to you, because we have quite a few here in California. Other parts of the country, of course, we have stores as well. But if you do have a store near you and you're interested in seeing the UpWalker in person, that's one thing that I talk to customers constantly about doing, because it is so important that you try the UpWalker. Our URL of our website used to be Try UpWalker. We really encourage customers to try the UpWalker before they make that decision, because it is a premium product, and we want to make sure that you understand what it is that you're purchasing, and how it's going to benefit your mobility
Mhm.
down the line. So
Yeah, absolutely. And then I should mention as well that on the website, at the bottom of the website, there's the mobility group. So if they wanted to join the mobility group on the bottom of the website, just fill out that little form. You're going to get a $50 off code. So
yeah,
that'll
the
come to
balance and mobility.
the Balance and Mobility Club.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if they join that, then they'll get a $50 off code sent to them via email. So if they want to check out upwalker.com, then you can take a look at all the different products that we have. We have new products coming out very, very soon. So, come back, visit it once, come back and check it out again. We'll be announcing that. If you're a member of the Mobility Club, I know I missed that first part, but if you're a member of that club, you'll get an email telling you about all of the different products that are coming your way. So,
Yeah.
all right, Jacob. Well, this was great. Again, if you have questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. We'll get back to you. We're going to do this every Tuesday about 1 o'clock, right? 1 o'clock Eastern, I should say. And I'm going to go ahead and put the link to that video of the armrest and how to do that right there in the comments. And thank you very much for your time, Jacob.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for having me, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see everybody next Tuesday. Thanks, guys.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.